here is a 24 Mini Cooper. The customer wants a dash cam installed. They have provided the whole kit for us. We're fixing to get started with this and read some of these instructions here and see how we need to do this. Now that we've read all the instructions, we'll get inside the car and locate the fuse box so we can find our accessory power, our main power, and a good ground to run the cables. And then more than likely mount the camera right about here, just under the rear view mirror. Alright, what we're doing here is finding a location for powers and grounds in this 24 Mini Cooper. Your fuse box is on the passenger side here. 12 volts there. There. Now we're looking around to find, well, there we go, a suitable ground. We'll just make sure that's going to be a good ground. We'll go back here. There we go. So now we'll put us a ground right there. Here. Make sure you're not disturbing anything that's factory. And note, when you're doing accessories on a car, the worst thing that I've seen is people cutting wires. Do not cut wires. These little things right here are the best things that you can buy. They can be picked up at any parts store. You just tap right into your fuse box and just piggyback it. These new cars with computers, you start cutting wires, you start causing problems. Put your 30 amp fuse out there. And we'll find one here and we'll say, it's not quite it. And you'll put your fuse back in this side here. Like so. And you go to your fuse box. See that one there don't fit. And you put that one there in there like that. Then we'll put our fuse in there. Checking out to make sure we can make a connection. Turn the power on. See if we got accessory power. Yep, we've got accessory power. And there we go. These are the best things you can do installing. Stick that right there. run this cable from here to here. This is your power cable. Little pry tools here, just kind of work this in here. What we got to be careful of is these side impact airbags. You don't want to get anything in the way of them. Just kind of work it along here. Hide these wires. Real careful, these headliners. They tear really easy, or like this one here is light colored. You can deform it real easy. We'll just keep working down. I'll come back and get it out a little bit later. Kind of working along here. Too much cable, so I'll have to pull back over here. Find the mount, get the camera. Just slide it in there like this. Dial. These new ones are pretty neat. Screw the clamp here. Tighten the clamp up. Chose the location for the rear camera. Now take all this stuff here off and run my wire through here and make it come out somewhere right about here and hook up and all the way to the front. Little trick right here, if you're running some wires, works pretty good. pull it through here. Start heading it to the front. Get all these back in there real tight. You don't want no water in people's cars. That's the worst complaint you want is water leak. We done. We worked all the way from back here around here. We're just kind of working it in a little bit as we go. Get it all in behind this headliner. Run it all the way to the front. Keep it nice and tidy. A little aggravating, time consuming. It can be done. It'll be a nice job when we're done. Keep moving it around there. Lock that on there. Made it to the front. Get this plugged up here to the dual outlet on this camera. Just see how much wire we're gonna need here, and get an idea anyhow. There I will. Like I said, we'll tuck it up in here like so. Lower it down. Start tying these up here and getting them nice and neat where they look good. That way if somebody ever has to do some work on this car electrically, you don't have stuff everywhere. And man, I've been in them cars before. It's just a catastrophe. Alright, it's all installed all the way through. You can see it's good and clean all the way through to the back. Rear camera's installed, and I'll just do some tidying up and put some of this stuff back together, and we'll be done with this job. Camera has pretty good picture. Just testing the functions of it before I button up everything on this car. It's a pain in the butt when you put it all back together, then test your stuff, then you got to take it back apart. But we're seeing here that it works. That's your rear camera view, front camera view. Got final installation done here, checking everything out, make sure everything's clean. Don't want to leave any grease or anything, especially this light tan color right here. Car's put back together, everything's clean. Dash cam's coming on. There's your rear view, front view. Thank y'all and have a great day. This was a 24 Mini Cooper Countryman. It's all back together now, ready to deliver back to the customer with their new dash cam.